Welcome back to Hub City Fight Night from the National Guard Armory in Jackson, Tennessee. Brought to you by One Call Restoration. The folks who can do everything to get your house back into shape. If there's been fire, water, smoke, wind, they can also do remodeling. And by Worthy Road Studios, the best in TV production in West Tennessee. Now this is going to be a little bit larger weight classification. But again, these two guys are a little bit older. 20-year-old Jalen Clark, he's in the red corner. He's from the Memphis Boxing Club. He weighs in at 152. Reggie Nix is from Dream Team 615. Obviously, that's an area code, and we're starting right away. He's 19 years old and 152 pounds. And you have got the taller one, my goodness, in a flurry right off the bat, attempting to end this one right off the bat. Tell you, Clark is all over Nix. Got him back in that corner and is flailing away to the body. Nix trying to dodge away from this. Now he's got Clark pinned back. Clark is in the black. Nix has got the blue trunks. Clark looked like he was a whirlwind to start this thing, and he was ready to go home early. And they have both been exchanging some glancing and some connecting body blows. They're up against the ropes. Clark is the taller of the two. He's got looks like about a 4-inch height advantage. Does not have specifically a terribly longer reach. And they slow back up with this one. Trying to go in for the left jab and trying to answer that is Nix. And he connects with another left jab over into the protective gear and the body blow. They've got about 40 seconds to go here in this first round. Intense activity, a little bit of a low blow on the part of Clark. And here they are right above our broadcast position, and Clark is going to it again, pounding away. But trying to retaliate is Nix. And that's the end of round one, and there was high-octane activity in that one between Jalen Clark and Reggie Nix. Nix appeared to have the better of the two of them in that round. Well, let's talk about our sponsor, and that is One Call Restoration. And you can find out all about them on Facebook. You can email Josh Wagner at josh@1callrestoration.net. And they do water mitigation, fire and smoke cleaning and repair, wind and storm damages, structural repairs, hail damage, roofing, remodeling, crawl space maintenance, and humidity control, odor removal. Some people really need that. Emergency repairs, temporary services, and floor coverings. That's all part of the mission of One Call Restoration. Call them today at 731-697-0110. And here we go with round two of fight number 11 with these two guys that go 152 pounds each, and it has been a dandy so far. You got Nix trying to go back to the body as he pins Clark back up against the ropes. And changing, and there you go, back to the body once again. Both of them have really been connecting in the solar plexus. Trying to dance away from it. And Clark, again, trying to dance away from some of those glancing blows by Nix. These guys have been determined that they were going to make this one an action-packed bout, and indeed they have. That one went off the left side of the protective gear. And again, this crowd is still really into this, and you can hear the coaches right next to us for Jalen Clark. We got about a minute remaining in this second round, 3 two-minute rounds. Got 4 more to go after this one, so we still got plenty more Jackson Milner is bringing you some more also right here on Worthy Road Studios. And again, intense body blows that are going on over against the far side of the ring. Official separates them. And the final 30 seconds of this round. These guys have slowed down a bit after that intensity that we saw, particularly in the first round. Trying to go with a little bit of an uppercut was Nix. And again, slowing up, went one right to the face by Clark. And that's the end of round 2. So we will come back for the final 2 minutes of exciting action. But let me mention to you about Worthy Road Studios. These are the people who are bringing you this broadcast tonight. They're doing all of the wonderful production. Paul Schultze, Lawson Mann, and Jackson Milner is doing some of the other bouts on Blow by Blow. And this is a company that has done outstanding sports production in this area. They've done Union University basketball for the last 3 years. They have done, and they are about to start out doing Freed Hardeman softball, and they've done high school sports all throughout this region. An outstanding group of people, Worthy Road Studios. And if you'd like your event covered, streamed, make it a part of the landscape of digital television, call them at 731-499-1730. And now let's get back to the action. And they are going at it with a flurry in the middle of the ring. Clark trying to pound away to the face, and Nix is retaliating to the body. Referee brings them back together again. If we don't have a knockdown, this will go to a judge's decision. Pushing back a bit with the forearm and with the upper arm was Clark. And Clark going in with a flurry to the body again. Connecting again, not hard blows into the body. I can tell you, even though these are only 3 round bouts, 2 minutes each, that takes a lot out of these guys when they go at it with this kind of intensity. Both of them are going to be absolutely exhausted when this one is over. This is what they train for to do every weekend. And they're going to lock up probably against the ropes. Both of them exchanging blows. Nix tried to come up with one to the chin. Another one to the chin. There you can see our tight camera on the inside getting a close-up of the action. Only about 30 seconds left in this. So both of them are going to try a flurry to see if they can impress these judges. Nice one to the side of the jaw by Nix. And that's it. You had 3 very, very fast-moving and whirlwind rounds between these two. Hub City Fight Night is brought to you by One Call Restoration. The mission of One Call Restoration is to perform for customers the highest level of quality restoration services to a home or office at fair and market competitive prices, and to ensure the longevity of the company through repeat and referral business achieved by customer satisfaction in all areas, including timeliness, attention to detail, and service-minded attitudes. They do fire, water, smoke, wind, and weather restoration, and they'll remodel your house. So call the restoration experts today at 731-697-0110. Just remember, One Call does it all with One Call Restoration. And now we'll see what the judges have to say as to who goes home with a belt and who goes home with a plaque. And as I say, these two guys are probably going to be exhausted. And it is going to be Reggie Nix. Now let's see. Okay, they say Jalen Clark. He said from the blue corner, but it is indeed Jalen Clark. So Clark comes away with it. Nix comes away with the plaque, and Clark is the one who was the aggressor at the early part of this fight. We're going to come back with fight number 12 in just a moment as Hub City Fight Night continues, brought to you by One Call Restoration and Worthy Road Studios. I'm Steve Beverly, back from the National Guard Armory in just a moment.